Every e-commerce stores had done this. Open their inventory dashboard, looking at the wall of numbers and trying to remember, is 10 units of this actually a problem or is it normal for this SKU? Then a supplier email needs writing from scratch every time. Multiply that across real catalog, 50 SKUs, 100, maybe 500, and inventory monitoring being a 5-minute task and it becomes a background anxiety. Today, I'm building a system that watches your inventory, figures out what items are actually urgent, and writes a supplier email for you. Here's the end result. This email was never touched by a human. It addressed to my supplier. It lists exactly which product needs reordering, how many units, and it is sorted by urgency. The stuff closest to actually running out is at the top. 3 products got flagged in this email, and many others which are not urgent or moving slow are not mentioned at all. That distinction matters. A normal rule of anything below 10 units would have flagged all of the product and buried the actually urgent ones in the noise. This system is reasoning about sell-through velocity, how fast something is actually selling, not just a static number. And every time this runs, it logs what happened, what was low, what quantity got recommended, whether an email was sent out or not. So there's a paper trail for everything. Most stores handle this one of the 2 ways. Either a person manually checks stocks on some schedule, daily, weekly, whenever they remember, or they set flat order threshold in the inventory system, like alert me when the stock is maybe less than 10 units. The problem with flat threshold is it doesn't know the difference between a product that is selling 20 units a day and the one which is selling maybe just 1 unit a day. The units that are moving faster might mean only 2 days of inventory left, and the slower moving item can last you a month. Same number, completely different urgency, and a flat rule can't tell them apart. Here's what actually running this. n8n is the automation engine, and Claude is doing the actual reasoning about urgency and drafting email. Shopify as the inventory source, and Google Sheet is logging every run, and Gmail is sending the final email. None of this is exotic. It's just the same core stack I've used in every build in this series. The difference each time is how pieces get wired together and what you ask AI to actually reason about it. Let's look at how it works under the hood. It can start at a schedule. Let's say if you want to put that at 7 a.m. in the morning, it will go in, pull your Shopify store and check your inventory level at 7 a.m. every morning without you touching anything. It then pulls the current product list from Shopify. In a real store, this would be live inventory data. I'm running this on a dev store, so I'm layering its stimulated stock and sales velocity per product. Same principle, real store plugs in live via the numbers instead. This is where each product gets a stock number and a daily sell-through rate. In production, this step disappears. It will pre-pull inventory and actual sales history straight to the Shopify. This is the first bit of actual logic. For every product, it calculates at the current sell-through rate how many days until it hits 0. Anything under 14 days gets flagged. Everything else ignored completely. And that's how the slow movers stay out of noise. All I'm doing is telling it to only flag the items which are expected to run out in next 14 days, regardless of the number of quantity left in our stock. Then a simple branch. Are any item flags at all? If something is urgent, it just logs all clear and stops. No email are sent out and nothing gets wasted. It'll only be running the yes when something is low path. It will only be running when there is actually running low. Then this is connecting to 2 different parts. First one is Claude, and here's the part that's actually doing the thinking. I'm not just telling Claude to write an email. I'm handling its structured data, every flagged product, its stock level, its sell-through rate, and the days until it might get stock out, and asking it to do 3 things. Classify the urgency, recommend a reorder quantity, and then write one consolidated purchase order email sorted by urgency to the supplier. And then it just goes on and do the job, which is sending an email to the supplier without me touching anything. In parallel, every flagged items get logged as its own row in a spreadsheet. Date, product, stock level, urgency, quantity recommended, whether the email was sent or not. That's your actual audit trail. And if it doesn't go the true path, it will always go the false path, where it will log the item and will tell you the quantities here and will say the email is not sent. So this isn't about replacing a person who checks inventory. It's about removing a decision that shouldn't require a human every single day. You're sitting there and thinking, is this actually urgent? And what do I even say to the supplier? That decision gets made instantly, consistently, and it is logged, so nothing falls through the cracks. The store owner running this isn't checking a dashboard every morning, wondering what's low. They're getting told with reasoning attached only when it actually matters. So that's the entire build. If you want to run it yourself, I put the entire n8n workflow, every node, every prompt into a free download. Grab it at the link below. Next time, we are tackling another e-commerce problem that you might be facing already. So stay tuned, subscribe, and see you in the next one.